scrub the floor, right? Switch off and suck up. In the course of a month or a year, how much time do you think that's going to save you with this huge home you have here, Amy?
A lot of time.
Isn't that going to be great?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so there we go. That there is our all new range jet. Okay. All right. Now, look at this. I've been talking about everything to do with the surfaces, right? But what about your carpet? Well, I'm going to show you this next attachment. This is the one that we say sorts the men out from the boys. And here it is. This is our power head. Doesn't that look awesome? It's only 3 inches deep, which gets right on your beds and your furnishings. Okay? Underneath here we have a completely revolutionary floor roller brush configuration. As these brushes spin, these brushes on the inside pull the dirt into the path of the machine. So when it comes in here, it's just going to suck them up and nicely. Isn't it frustrating when you can't get up to your baseboards? Right? Well, give this baby a test drive, Amy. Just feel how good this is. You just snap this together and we're ready to go. Are you ready? Can I have a cloth there, please, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, just put this on here like this. There we go. Push down. Oh, you know how to do it already. When I switch on, pull the trigger back and go. How does that feel?
Very easy.
It's almost self-propelled, isn't it? Very much so. Yeah, take it right up to there. Nice. Sorry? It can in a moment, but let me just have this for a second, please, Amy. Okay. You see, this new attachment, like I said, it's revolutionary, works equally as well on tile, wood, concrete, or carpet, which we're going to let you see in a moment.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Piece of your toenail there, Bill. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's have another club.
Yes.
And Amy, this time I want you to try it on the carpet. Okay?
Okay.
There we go. And then Bill, I want you to have a go as well.
Thank you.
Because I heard you did the cleaning. Alright? There we go, Amy. Why don't you come in from this side? There we go. And give that a clean. Stay away from the tassels if you wouldn't mind. How'd that feel? It just takes off on you, doesn't it? Very much so. There we go, Bill, you try.
Okay. Boy, it does.
What is it? Isn't that awesome?
Look.
It really feels like it's doing its work, right? And look at the brushes on the side there, just going round and round, putting dirt into the middle.
Yeah.
And now, I want you to lower the handle down and twist as you go. And that's how you get under your beds and your furniture. You can get under a king-size bed with no problems at all. All right.
Nice.
Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got here, guys. Oh my word. And when I came in here, I could see you'd just been vacuuming because I could see the lines on your carpet.
Ooh.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
It is.
Uh-huh. You can almost knit yourself another dog. With all that dog hair down there, okay? Now I'm going to show you some of the other accessories that we have that go along with the machine, okay? First of all, this is one of my favorite attachments, okay? A crack and crevice tool. What I like about this is you get right around the baseboards, you name it, you can get it, okay? Feel the air.
Oh yeah.
Feel that air. Doesn't that feel good? Gotta wake you up at that. Right, there you go, right? So then you get down all those baseboards, you know, you'll go up looking for cobwebs, you name it, you can do it. But nothing frustrates me more when I come home from work and the guys have been here cutting the lawn and the lawn, all the leaves have blown up and the cuttings have blown up against my front door. Right? Well, look at this. You take this from the intake, you put this into the exhaust, and now you've got yourself a leaf blower. 92 cubic feet of air per minute. coming out of there. And now you can blow your leaves away. Isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
And you know what it's like on the patio?
Yeah.
You open your garage door, there's all these leaves and crud around, right? Just start at the back, work your way forward and blow everything out onto your neighbor.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? Okay, so there we go. Now, to handle all these things, we've got your little tool caddy that fits on the front of the machine, just like this. So there's your crevice tool. Then another real nice attachment I like, and very handy, is this one. Now, what do you think that could be used for? Well, it looks like a ray gun, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? At this point, people normally say, well, you can clean out your computer. You can blow it all out, right? But if you blow your computer, what are you doing to the air? You're polluting with all the dust, okay? Well, you don't want to do that, okay? This is for playing out air mattresses, kids' toys, balloons like that. Have you ever tried to take the air out of an air mattress?
No,
You get it back in the, you know, you lay on it, roll on it, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well, those days are over. You just put on here, reverse back to the intake, and suck it out. And you can vacuum seal it back into the bag that it came in originally, which is terrific, okay?
Wow.
Now, when you take this piece off, and you add this one, we now have a coil cleaner to get under the refrigerator, those hard to reach places, under your dryer. Nothing's worse than having fuzz under your dryer, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like worse than having fuzz on your navel, you know? But you know how you clean the chutes, the filter in your dryer? You know it's normally got a curve to it?
Yeah.
Well, look at this. You can bend it. Get down and clean all the way around inside there. And I have a truck with high seats. I get down between the seats, I clean away, I find things I get. Because this one doesn't quite reach, but this one can take it the whole way. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So there we go. That's our inflated deflator and core cleaner. And then, oh boy, our dusting brush. Let me have a cloth there, please, Bill.
Sure.
Okay. You're almost out of black cloth, so that means I'm coming to the end of my presentation. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Aha, okay. Now, we got that nice and little cow behind it. Okay? There we go. So let's just give us a little bit of cleaning. Alright.
Jeez.
Look at that.
I'm just a vacuum.
Right? Unreal. And I want you to get 3 or 4 test cloths from with every attachment. Okay, not just one like I'm doing now. This is training, but 3 to 4. I don't have the props that you'd normally have in a home.
Yeah.
I love doing lampshades.
I do.
I love doing mini blinds. Right? Unreal.
Yeah.
You name it.
Yeah.
Okay? So there we go. Now, ever have a kitchen sink block up on your bathtub? You know, you got lovely long hair, right? Ever get caught up in the bathtub?
Yes.
Water runs slow? No big deal. You pull this off like this, put that down the sinkhole, switch on the machine, and suck it out of there into the machine. And if you cannot suck it out, blow it out. Put it onto the blowing side, put your hand on the overflow, down the sinkhole, switch on, and it'll go down the drain, which should have gone in the first place. Isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
Haven't they just about thought of everything with this machine?
Just about.
They really have. You know, that's what I just love about this machine. Okay? Just put that on there like that. Tap, and once you go there. Now, if I tried to clean your drapes, right, or your curtains, with all this suction, what am I going to do to them? I'm going to pull them off the wall, right? You don't want to do that. So we add an air jet to give you airflow, which means it's not going to stick on anymore. Feel the air.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that terrific? All right. Now, could I have a cushion? You have a cushion?
Cushion.
Right?
Yes.
That big cushion in the back there, please.
Back here. Couch.
There we go. That's fine. All right, thank you very much. There we go. Now, how do you normally vacuum your upholstered furniture?
Just
The little attachment that
Yeah,
comes
little
in?
attachment.
Okay, well let me show you how we do it with ours, okay? Now, okay? Did this belong to Grandma?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that.
Woo! Cheetos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what do you think that's full of, Amy?
Nasty stuff.
Nasty stuff. Right? Now in there we've got everything imaginable you can think of. If I put that under the microscope, trust me, that thing will be moving. Okay? Because you've got dust mites in there.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all kinds of stuff. You've got skin, you name it, it's there. Okay?
Oh, here.
Now, my mother always told me, Ken, you got to put things back where you found them. Didn't she tell you that too?
Sure.
Well, here it goes. Look at this. Wow. Don't worry, Bill, I can get rid of it. Okay? So, here we are. Let's go switch on. Wow. See, I've got airflow, and I can keep going all day long, and the Rainbow guarantees you two things. Dustless cleaning, continuous airflow, or continuous pickup ability. You never, ever, ever lose that. Isn't that nice?
Great.
All right. Now, there we go. Now, what was your favorite fragrance, Amy?
The violet.
You like the violet. I knew that was a soft spot for you. Right, all right. And a little bit of violet in there. Now, how do you normally wash this cushion?
Take off the covering and put it in the wash machine.
Okay. And do you sometimes have difficulty getting back in the cover?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Sometimes they shrink, sometimes they stretch. In other words, it's a pain. Well, with your permission, I'm going to wash it inside this bag.
Go for it.
Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. And there we go. You put your hand on top of that, please, Amy. And Bill, if you can just hold it like that. All right. You like that cushion?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it matches the other ones for the moment. Woo, that's called complete wraparound.
Wow.
Now what I'm doing right now is I'm sucking out all the stale, dirty, musty air. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse it, and I'm going to refill it back up again with clean, fresh, aromatized air. So here goes. And then I go to suck it out again. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to blow it back up again. And I normally do this 3 or 4 times to each cushion, a couple of times a month. And what you find is your furnishings just take on another aroma. They really smell clean and fresh all the time. Okay? Now you know how you put bounce in your washing?
Yeah.
There you go, that big bill. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually balancing your cushion with violet.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? And you hold it like that. Good job. Okay. And now we're nice and fresh.
Oh yeah.
That smell good?
Never smelled that good.
Uh-huh. Never smelled, especially with Bruno, right?
Yeah.
All right. Look at the colors. You see how they all came out again?
Oh yeah.
They're fantastic.
Brighter.
All right. Now, have you ever had a situation? You've just poured yourself a nice drink, and by mistake you knock your drink over.
Mm.
Well, let's say there was orange juice, coffee, milk. Maybe your pet had an accident.
Mm-hmm.
How would you take care of that, Bill, normally?
I would run for the paper towels.
Uh-huh, and you try and blot it out, right?
Sure.
But you never get it out, am I right?
No.
Uh-huh.
All of it.
And sometimes you may see it gone, but you know deep down in your mind it's still there.
Right.
Well, let's say that was orange juice, coffee, milk. Maybe your cat threw up a fur ball or something.
Mm.
No big deal. You just get some water, you pour it over the spot to dilute it, you switch on your machine, and you simply suck it. Isn't that terrific? There we go. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel that, Bill. It's damp, but it's not wet.
Yeah, it's just damp.
And let's say you were having a birthday party, something like that, somebody spilled something on the carpet, you've got people walking everywhere, you wanted to dry it.
Yeah.
You take it from the intake, you put it onto the air, and now you blow your carpet dry. So you'll be the only person in the street that blows their carpet dry. Isn't that nice? Look how nice that and fluffy that carpet come up. Isn't that terrific?
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
All right. Well, one last thing. You've been wondering, how do I move this thing around? Well, look at this. These are wheels. It's got a bumper on there so it's not going to damage your furnishings, right? Bumps up against the baseboards and stuff like that. And it's got 5 wheels, right? They're rubberized, which is not going to harm your floors, wooden floors, etc. And you've got your stabilizers on the side here. And now you've got your own 5th wheel, Bill. You've always wanted one of those, didn't you? All right. And it just snaps on there, and there she goes. Isn't that terrific?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, now let me ask you just one question. Are you ready
Yeah.
to see the water?
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh my word. Look at that.
That is just
Look
nasty.
at that. Where'd my light go? Do I need my light?
Not really.
Look at all that skin and stuff floating on the top there. Isn't it going to be nice that you can get rid of this condition?
Yes.
Right?
Sand on the bottom.
Sand of a beach. Look at that. You didn't realize you had beachfront property, did you,
Yeah,
Bill?
no.
Right? Now, you see all that sand up there, Bill?
Yeah.
If I got that sand that was in there, that corridor, and poured it between my fingers, and I kept doing this to my fingers, what's going to happen to my fingers?
You probably rub them raw.
Rub them raw. Exactly. Now that's exactly what's happened to your carpet fibers. That's why we've got so much carpet in there, because the sand in your carpet is destroying your carpet. Remember this, carpet does not wear from the top down, it wears from the bottom up, because the sand cuts them off, and that's how you lose them. So there we go, that's my rainbow. What do you think of it?
I think it's awesome.
Amy, what's the nicest thing you liked about the rainbow?
The multi-cleaning ability.
The versatility. Excellent, that's important, isn't it?
Yes.
Because as a homemaker, it's very difficult to maintain a home like this,
Right,
right, when you don't have the right tools, am I right?
right,
So you can see how this is really going to help you in the future.
definitely.
Okay, Bill, what did you like best about the rainbow?
If I had to pick one thing,
One thing.
just one thing, I would pick the fact that it keeps what it picks up, and I know now that because of her allergies, this would be of great benefit.
Exactly, because it's trapping it all in the water. No dust. Exactly. Okay, well, thanks very much for seeing my presentation. Let me show you how this all works. Okay? Now, in my short presentation, I explained to you how vacuum cleaners work. They all have an intake, a motor, a filtering device, and an exhaust. Now, because the filtering devices are porous, they leak dust. Okay? Leaks dust. Bacteria like to thrive and multiply in warm, dark, dirty, moist places. Bacteria are often the source of objectionable odors, and each time you run your vacuum, odors and bacteria and unhealthy air are emptied, or emitted back into the room. Healthy or unhealthy?
Unhealthy.
Definitely. Vacuum cleaners spread all that dust all over the place, and we breathe that in constantly. Not very good. I meant to mention this to you earlier on, but the rainbow is actually certified by the Allergy and Asthma Association of America, which is really brilliant. Okay, so we have their endorsement that this product is going to help with your allergies, Amy. Okay? Now, it's also, I showed you about the suction airflow. I mentioned earlier on, when your bag becomes clogged, the air cannot pass through. Airflow delivers the dirt, no airflow, no delivery. Have you ever been down to a car wash and used one of their vacuum cleaners?
Yeah.
You put your 50 cents in there and you go over your rugs and your carpet in your car and the sand's jumping up and down, but it's not going anywhere. It took you 50 cents, it's making a lot of noise, but it's leaving the dirt in the carpet. You know why? No airflow. Your bag's clogged. Every vacuum cleaner, right, has a bag or filtration system. And as they become clogged, right, over a short period of time, they start losing their airflow and their pickup ability. That's why you bought the machine, to pick up the dirt, am I right?
Right.
Well, the rainbow here has 100% airflow at all times. From the time you switch it on to the time that you pour out the water, it